with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said...
Making some changes. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Williams. Martin comes in for Booknight. And Maladon subbed in for Ball. On the court for the Hornets. McDaniels from long range. That shot missing. So the Hornets will take it the other way.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Martin. Tight defense on him. And there's a 3-second violation. The Hornets making a switch here. Paul's checked in. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Outside McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Baldwin. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship, Brent.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter here. Pass to McDaniels. Knocked away. It's stolen by MP. In transition, here they come. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Hornets foul. Martin, his first. Team's 5th. At the line for Atlanta. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hornets shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. There's the triple. The rebound by Doherty. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. McDaniels, that's good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Martin outside. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown. Martin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bullard. It's McDaniels on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Martin right side. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Atlanta in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back.
Make some noise for your AT.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. You know, for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Kenrich Williams is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Doughton in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
I mean, Trae Young, Do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance sprint.
Yeah, look, this guy, BA, has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
The Hawks making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Free throw good, MP. And the postseason is always something to look forward to in the NBA. Grant, as a player, when you're in there, how different is playoff basketball from the regular season?
Well, first of all, BA, it's the best time of the year. Playoff basketball, the intensity raises to another level. Both teams making adjustments within the series. You have to know your counters. Really, at the end of the day, it's who wants it more and who can execute on both ends of the floor with the most consistency throughout the series. Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He scored 64 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
The Hornets have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
They're really working the paint now.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Let me hear you make some noise for your ATL dancers. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 4.
Williams passes to Hunter. Inside. Here's Monk. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Martin. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Both teams will make substitutions.
At the line for your Hawks, Kenrich Williams. At the line for 1.
And Williams no good on that one. Charlotte trailing. Martin left side. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Martin inside, working on Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Down low. And Williams punches it home.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Lopez, he's checked in for Charlotte. Maladone comes in for Ball. Williams has gone a terrific 6 for 8 shooting from the floor. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A., players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
To the inside. McDaniels, that's good. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
It's Martin on the wing, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. It's not going to go for him, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Floats one up, and the layup is good by Young. Young's got 11 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Martin, and he makes it on the layup.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Stolen by MP. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Baldwin. The 3 is up. The Hornets pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Both teams making some changes here. Here's McDaniels. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And here's Hunter for 3. No good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the court for the Hornets. They've got Maladone. Brook Lopez is out there with MP. And it's Jones in at the point. Martin misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Bullard. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Hunter with the ball. From downtown. Can't get it to drop. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Pass to Bullard. Now here's Hunter. Right wing. Griffin finds Hunter. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
It's stolen by MP, and it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Maladon, and he lays it in on the break.
And really showing the athleticism, flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Inside, here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Martin, right side. It'll count. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Oh, talk about a timely 3-ball. They had to stay within reach going into the 4th, and they did.
And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
He's checked in for Charlotte. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Ball passes to Martin. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And it's been a performance that every point guard strives for. Orchestrating, facilitating, keeping everyone involved, creating easy buckets. As a teammate, you love playing with a leader like this.
Williams is checked in for Atlanta. Monk comes in for Young. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them to stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Timeout call, the Hornets. They're trailing by 3. 1:53 left in the final quarter. Now here's Martin, guarded closely. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Martin's got 43 points.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
On the floor for Charlotte. Ball at point with Rozier next to him. That's the backcourt. Then it's MP, and it's Williams in at the center position. Charlotte has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Here's Martin, and MP throws it down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Martin's got 47 points.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. Gets the 3-ball to go.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. They get it back.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Ball finds Martin. To tie it up. It's Martin on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're in front by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth. So this one belongs to the Hawks. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Stay focused on your workout.
And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams back.
Martin's checked in for Williams. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Franklin. Then there's Edwards. And it's Moore in at the 3 slot. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And the first one drops.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
And Edwards drops them both. Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Martin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
For Martin. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Martin nails both of them. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Martin with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Vanderbilt against Martin. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight.
First personal foul. 15.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Charlotte making a switch here. Hall's checked in. Gordon hits both of them. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Martin against Vanderbilt. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 6.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Vanderbilt inside. Here's quickly. Nails the baby hook.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Three-pointer, Martin. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Todd. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
MP looking around. Good if it goes. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
That's right, fans. Here are your...
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got ball. Williams is out there with Martin, and it's Nicholson in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He finished with 52 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
For your honeybee. Substitution on the court.
.119 left in the first half. Here's Martin. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Hornets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
That's good from Martin. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Outside Gordon.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Martin. Second personal foul.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Hornets trail by 3. Right side Martin. And he gets the bucket. Martin's got 18 points in the game.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Passes it to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Timberwolves passing it around. The offensive rebound, Todd. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Theo Maledon picks one up. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Isaiah Todd. At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Martin inside. Vanderbilt with the block. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Timberwolves been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The free throw drops for Gordon. And Gordon drops them both. 15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Martin. Got it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested. Both teams making substitutions here. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position, but as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Franklin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Moore in at the small forward. And finished off by Martin.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. For Minnesota, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And finished off by Martin.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Moore passes to Quickly. The 3. The Hornets pull it in.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Martin against Moore. And again, another shot trained there from Martin. Martin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Martin. Banked in off the glass. Martin's got 10 points in just the second half.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ball against Edwards. Pass to Moore. Shoots the 3. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Martin. No good that time. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. Martin against Moore. It's Martin on the wing. Over Moore. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
With one eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. The Hornets on top, ending the third quarter on a 14-4 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Martin, and it's Meladon in at the point, so that's the group out there for Charlotte.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Charlotte?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Martin. Yet another bucket.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
At the line for your Hornets, Martin. One shot.
That's good from Martin. Timberwolves trail by 9. The pass to Vanderbilt. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Moore. And the rebound goes to Martin.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
It's good. Martin's got 43 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Active quickly. Moore passes to Todd. And that one drops for him. And that's now 6 points for Isaiah Todd.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And the Hornets call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
So much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He is in a lot of pain right now because of what they told me is a dislocated finger. If he were to miss a lot of games, this would be a huge blow. This is a team that hoped and expected to make a deep playoff run this year. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hornets.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Martin.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Walgren. Here's Franklin. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Towns against Martin. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, David Aldrich.